I hope we have good enough
internet.
All right, hopefully we have good enough internet out here. And we sprung this on you all like last minute, so we'll give people some time to jump on and let us know if you're hearing us, seeing us, all that good stuff. Now we got TikTok over there, so hopefully they'll let us know if we are on live over there, if we've got good enough internet. That's going to be the biggest question, I think, today is, well, we have at least one person, so hopefully they can hear us and see us, because we're as you can tell, doing this a little bit differently today. We are out in our Airstream because we wanted a change of pace, and it's a beautiful day out, so we decided to jump on and do things a little bit differently this evening. So
yeah. Comment down below where you're from, if it's nice where you're at.
Yes.
It is, what, 75 here?
79.
Nice.
It was up in the 80s today, so that gives us the fever and makes us want to
go camping.
Yeah, go camping. So then we bring the Airstream to the house for silly reasons and hang out in it and do silly stuff like that. So, but
this time we did a test run of the R1S. Right?
Yeah, we did. So. Coming soon to the channel. The test run
will be released on Sunday.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. And I guess also we should say that this should be the time when we will be able to go live from now on. So we've got the kids' schedules figured out. Steve was not feeling very well last week, so we set out the live stream, but now we think we've got it all figured out, and that this should hopefully be the time that we're able to go live every week from now on. So hopefully we'll catch you every week. But
81 Colorado.
Yay!
Nice.
Oh, it's so nice to finally be warm. I feel like we went from snow to almost 90 in
no time at all.
In no time at all this year. So it's I'm glad it's warm. I'm a warm weather person. So couple things that right off the bat. One is that we have officially released an EV course through Road Trippers, Road Pass University, and so it's a free course. So if you know somebody interested in getting an EV, you can share that with them, and then they can learn the ins and outs of EV ownership and EV road trips and such. So we just we did that for them, and it had been waiting for it to get published, and so now it's published and that's out there. So go check that out and give us some love over there. And if they see interest in it, then they will potentially have us do more. So that would be cool too, to create more courses and stuff for them. So go give it some love and attention if you want to. And then the other thing is, if you are a fellow Airstreamer, we are officially talking at the International Airstream Rally. So we are going to be giving a presentation on towing with an EV at the Airstream Rally. And it's 10 o'clock on Wednesday, I believe, if I'm remembering right off the top of my head. So if you're coming to the Airstream Rally, come see us, say hi, watch the presentation. But we are excited to get out and connect with people and share a little bit more about EV towing. It was one of the things that they specifically listed that they were looking for at the for speakers for the Airstream Rally, and so we were like, well, let's do it, and then
let's try it.
Yeah, go to a rally for the first time, because we haven't ever been to the International Airstream Rally, so we're excited to go do that. So yeah, lots of fun stuff, and for us it's exciting because we get to help people, teach people, show people how to do it, which is one of the pieces that we really love. So
yeah, that's what we enjoy. So
yeah.
If you think we should do that presentation just to practice
on
one of these lives, let us know.
Yeah, we definitely need to start practicing, because that's going to be here before we know it.
Yeah, that's in June, the International Airstream Rally.
Yep.
So
yep.
Out in Wyoming.
Yes, which will be another interesting feat, is getting to Wyoming towing the Airstream. So,
yeah, we'll get there.
We will. Tim's on. Hello, Tim. Yes. With the changes in schedule and then Steve being sick, we had a busy couple of weeks trying to get everything settled in, but now I think we're back in action and hopefully have everything going. So tomorrow we have a podcast ready to go. So there'll be a podcast out tomorrow, and then Thursday will be the Charger teardown. No,
you just destroyed the Charger.
Yep, the Charger teardown, and then Sunday we will have towing efficiency with the R1S. So we got some stuff coming, and then way more. And you should definitely stay tuned to coming videos.
Yeah. There's some surprises coming. So.
Yes. Yeah. So we're back. We're back in action, but we lost focus over there. Focus on us, not the computer. But you can still hear us, so it's all good. What else? What else do we need to catch?
To the side, maybe that'll help.
Turn it this way a little bit. What else we need to catch people up on? No, we're still like beautifully blurred in the background.
Okay, I don't know.
Yeah. What else?
What else? I don't know. What kind of questions you guys got? You got any questions about the R1S, about camping, about what we should do to our camper, what we have done to our camper?
Yeah.
Sounds like I have a question, so.
Yeah, you do have a question.
So I think that was it last year, we put 600 amp hours of batteries in it. We put a 12-volt refrigerator in it.
Love that thing.
Put an inverter in it. So it could run off of those 600 amp hours of battery, and all you have to do is, you don't have to do anything. That's the nice thing. So just kind of plug and play. So super awesome. Yeah, it's
the end game would be to have it be as all electric as possible, just so that we can run it off of solar and off of batteries, and charge the car if we need to, rather than having to plug in the camper when we're at a campsite, and still have all of the amenities. Like, we don't want to not use stuff because of it, so we want to just make it as kind of streamlined as possible. So but we have solar panels sitting in our garage, so we got to get those up and on. But
we're just, some of the tests and stuff that we want to do, it doesn't really jive very well with that. So I think that's why I hesitate to put it on there, but
because it does create quite a bit of drag.
So it's not that I'm scared of how much drag that's going to create. It's just I want it to be similar, especially since you're going to be getting rid of some of these vehicles when we're testing them. I want it to be similar. So
maybe one day we'll see. No, I do. I think it needs to, I know. It needs to be similar, and it needs to be, because, we're not afraid of adding more drag. It's like, at this point, we're like, okay, how can we make it more challenging? What's next?
But I do want to do some tests on how to make it, less drag. So.
Yeah, more aerodynamic. Yeah. My dog Margot said that they started watching us from our Grand Design 312 BHTS tour, which was way back. We've been through a few diesels and a couple other things since then. But
so it's not surprising to that person that we
keep changing vehicles
9,000 times.
Yes, but so it's cool that we're killing it in the EV world, and we've just had a lot of fun with it. So glad that you are still here with us, because we know that we did take a shift when we started talking a little bit more about EVs and stuff. So, but we're glad that you're enjoying it as well. So
thank you very much for sticking with us, and we do enjoy the camping content area. It really was, I don't know, it felt like the EV side of it was more accepting to us. So.
The Wi-Fi's on the struggle bus. So hopefully you're still hearing us. But, okay. So what were you saying? Sorry, I just wanted to let you know we might need to keep an eye on it.
Said that the EV side of things was more accepting to us.
Yes. So. Yeah. Well, and we were doing something different, so it was interesting,
I don't like how it's blurry.
I know. I'm sorry. Well, you can go adjust it again. It got on us for a little while, and then it went back. So hopefully we're back to where it's working well. It's hard to tell on our end if it is or not. We need to an additional like TV so we can see. Yeah, now it's back on me. We need additional TV so we can see if it is working or not.
This is a pretty scattered live stream here. So.
Well, sorry.
Somebody asked about the Cybertruck.
Yes.
That's a great question, if it will come out.
Yeah.
We will be probably pretty far down the line on that one, so you will see lots of YouTube videos from other people before us.
Sadly.
Which, whatever. Let everybody else work that out. Drag is such a drag.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be working very well. I could try to switch. It's not working. The drag is. It means that the live stream is not working very well.
Oh.
So let me see if I switch over real quick. If this actually ends up being a better option for our.
It says you got all the juice up there.
Yeah, I know. It's weird that it's not working well. Well, I wonder if it's just our internet this evening. But I was going to see if I switched it over, if it would be better. Because that seems to be working just fine on your phone. So, if I swap...
This is really thrilling stuff.
I'm sorry, we're trying. It might even be my computer. My computer's just moving real slow. That would
Remember
be
one time we had it on like 4K or something?
I turned it on lower than that. Okay. Oh, nope, it's not going to let us do it.
I feel like it's your phone or your computer.
It might be. That would be sad. Well, we're going to keep going just in hopes that it's still going. If not, we'll just delete the the live stream afterwards.
I think we might have to delete because it looks like a bunch of people got off. So.
Oh, is it just... Oh, yeah, but... Okay, well, hopefully it'll come back. Keep fingers crossed. Okay. So, yeah. If Tim wants to know if we're ever going to install those solar panels.
I thought we talked about that.
Oh, well, I mean, we did a little bit, but
yeah,
when are we actually going to do it?
But we just, what did we say? We already said it. We're repeating ourselves.
I know, but I think that, gosh, I wish it was going. The internet was working better. Oh, see, hey, we just got a thumbs up, so maybe it's coming back now.
No, I don't think that's what it is.
So, okay, we're going to Wyoming this summer. What else? We have plans to do... Oh, now we're getting a whole bunch of comments, so I think it's just going... I'm reservation 3,122, so hopefully this year.
Oh, that'd be nice. Can we borrow it?
Yeah. Please?
No, that'd be cool. Would love to...
Good, it's back to steady.
Yeah. You can sell it to Monroe Live for a lot of money, I see.
Yeah. They really want to get their hands on a Cybertruck.
Yeah.
So, thoughts on the Ram EV with the 500-mile range? So that would be the range extender version.
Yeah, that'd be great. I think anything to, extend the range and have that be, something when you need to go on long trips. It'll be definitely beneficial. Just like on our podcast that we're going to be talking about tomorrow, public charging needs to obviously improve, and we kind of have a feeling that that's not going to happen, this year.
Yeah.
And so the sooner that we can have vehicles with longer ranges, it'll be better for EV adoption and better for those longer road trips.
Yeah, and I think, like you said, the EV adoption, I think for people that are worried about range, they're going to feel better about having that on board. Mm-hmm. So I think that's pretty big. I think that could be a game changer. It's kind of like the Lightning and the Hummer, and like there's just little pieces of getting people to jump on the bandwagon, making a regular old Ford pickup truck that's electric, or making a gigantic all-American vehicle like the Hummer, and then the Ram with the range extending and stuff. Like, it's just helping people get on board with it, I think, is the biggest piece of all of those.
And I think it's interesting to test out all these, things and see what works. Just like currently, some people enjoy gasoline vehicles, some people enjoy diesel vehicles, just depending upon the use case. So why can't that be the same thing in the EV world too? So
yep. And I think
different variations of it.
I think it will be, you know, you get the first adopters that are really like gung ho and it's all one way and that's going to be the best, and then you kind of figure out the middle of the road as you go along, and it's, you know, it's all personal preference. Like, we've really enjoyed having electric vehicles, and we enjoy going to the campground and charging at the campground and not having to find a gas station when we get there. So it's been the best route for us, and we continue to and we'll continue to probably go that route. Doesn't mean we're not going to test some of the other ones out just to see, but, you know, our personal vehicles will continue to be fully electric, because for us, at least in the foreseeable future, because, you know, who knows what they'll come out with in the future. But
as our kids say, they're going to come out with some hovering vehicles. So.
Yeah, that's what they want next, is a vehicle that hovers. We'll see how that goes, guys. So
the canoe truck, we don't know a ton about the canoe truck.
No, I haven't dug into
they're
that much.
Super cool looking.
Yeah.
The van, or whatever they're calling that, I think that could be a fun adventure vehicle. So
yeah, and I think there's speaking of adventure vehicles, I think you're starting to see more along the lines of vans and that kind of a thing, like RVs, you know, that are coming along. So that's going to be cool to see, and hopefully we get to see and hear more about those this summer. I've been seeing a lot more people with the EV or the ERV2. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
And so we'd love to get our hands on that too and test that out, but we're seeing more people with it, which is fun to like watch their experience with it. And a lot of the people haven't they're not EV people, you know, so it's kind of fun to watch that progression,
to see their take.
To see their take on it, and also to, you know, drop in the comments and be like, hey, here's a tip to make it easier, you know, for route planning and stuff, because when you're coming from the RV world, like, you are already used to route planning, so it's just taking a little shift of, you know, what you need to plan for. So that's pretty cool, and there's a lot of stuff that we need to sit down once dance season is over and dig into and research a little bit more. So but so much coming down the line, and a busy, fun summer for EVs, hopefully.
It is. Yeah.
Well, and maybe we'll, you know, give you a little preview of the podcast for tomorrow and see what your guys' take on it. So we sat down and we had a little bit of a conversation about what we think the summer is going to look like in the EV world, as far as like road trips and people who have never been on a road trip before, and how many of those people we're going to be seeing at the chargers and stuff. And we'd love to hear what your guys' take is on it, because, you know, we have pretty similar opinions on it, I think. And it's just, even over the winter here, we've seen so many more EVs on the road. I think it's going to be an interesting summer.
Yeah, so. Everybody going on their road tripping with their EV, like, and seeing if public charging's gotten any better. Already kind of alluded to my opinion on it, but, you know, it'll be interesting to see how that goes, and see how the you know, the people that have owned EV for a while, see how they integrate the new people coming into the space, and, you know, all of that. It'll be interesting to see how that all plays out, because inevitably there's going to be some people that are sitting at chargers way too long, and broken chargers, and people not understanding how to navigate that, and, yeah, it'll be interesting.
Yeah, I mean, again, we're really enjoying the education piece and stuff, so, you know, we see opportunity to help people out and stuff, so we enjoy that. But I do think it's going to be kind of an interesting summer to watch how it all unfolds. So, but okay, what about anything coming down the line for us? Like, what do we have going on? I mean, let's see. So everybody knows we have the Hummer EV on order, and we had a VIN number for it. So there's that. And then, do we have any other trucks, that you place orders for that were coming out this summer?
Like the Silverado EV is going to be coming out. Some of those are supposedly supposed to be built in June, I think. I can't remember. But we don't. I have an order on, or reservation on one, but it's not the first edition one, the RST or whatever it's called. I can't remember.
Yeah.
So that'd be a later date one. I'm sure into 2024 or even later for that one. And as far as any other trucks, I mean the Sierra Denali, will be out next year. I do have a reservation on that. Yeah, Cybertruck. We talked about that earlier.
Yeah, true.
And I just,
I
don't know. So it's it'll be interesting to see what comes out and what happens. Well, the Hummer EV SUV.
Oh yeah.
That's supposedly going to be started. People are hearing that they will be built in May, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And so that'll be interesting.
Yes.
To see how that is adopted. My take on that, honestly, it wouldn't be right for us. I do have a reservation on that, but I'm gonna cancel that, to be honest, because it's only 2 and 2 rows. It doesn't have 3 rows.
3 rows.
And I don't know. It's just it'd be super cool, I think.
Yeah.
But it's just we might as well keep a pickup,
Yeah.
I mean, with 2
With
rows.
2
That's
rows.
kind of my thought on it, and especially now where you can get the hardcover tonneau covers, like that's kind of that space back there. For me, it's just you have way more storage in the R1T than you would that Hummer EV SUV, and I honestly thought that would be the vehicle that we would like the most, but
the Hummer SUV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess I didn't realize it only had 2 rows. So
Yeah.
I think that the R1S, honestly, for our family vehicle, is going to be our favorite. There are some things that we will miss about the R1T. It does ride better. We have, after a month or so, we have confirmed that.
Yeah.
It does ride.
The Ram's giant battery option yet? Did we talk about that, and the pro or con for towing?
Yeah, I mean, it just boils down to if it hurts the towing capacity or not. I guess I haven't seen the specs on it, so sorry.
Yeah.
But obviously, with the giant battery, you should be able to go farther, unless if it's like the Hummer EV, where it's just super inefficient. And it's just got a giant battery pack and not efficient at all. So then it's just going to be I would imagine, a con for towing it.
Yeah.
A super cool idea, and I'm glad that they kind of did that, I guess. But yeah, I'm not sure that. People will be upset. You're right. Yes.
Yeah, and that's what I had seen, and I just didn't have time to dig in to see how true of the statement that it was, but that they're designing a new one that doesn't take up the entire gear tunnel, which I feel like a lot more people would be willing to do, especially now that so many people have their hands on the truck. Once you've used that gear tunnel, you're pretty much like, I'm never giving that up.
Yeah.
So, and then, so I could see more people using it if it doesn't take up the entire gear tunnel anyway. So, it could be a good move in the end if that's where they're going to go with it.
Yeah, you also have the whole truck bed too, so yeah.
Yeah, but the gear tunnel is just different. It's just different. I don't know.
It's sealed off, I get it. You got the front.
Yeah.
But it is nice to have the extra storage. I do agree with that.
It's a great place to throw coats and shoes and stuff like that.